Meow. Meow. So we'll just start finding the way with some shapes. There's the muzzle. And then I gotta find my way on the face for the features. Basically just mapping Kitty out at this stage. More than anything with the ears is I want to make sure they look like they're a pair. They go together, so I kind of want to just get that swing across from one ear to the other looking good. And then we'll find the spots where we're going to just pop those eyes into. Of course, this can be a bit of a more challenging perspective, especially if you're a beginner, because it's kind of a semi-forward facing view. But we'll just work with it. And just remember about your drawing is that it doesn't have to be perfect, and with each one you're going to get a little better at it. And there's room for correction. I kind of really wanted to capture that ears back sort of look. And I do have it sped up a little bit. I'm going 1.5 times what it was when I was drawing. So I've got it sped up to 1.5 times. Gentle lines. Because the thing is, if you just get gentle lines down to start with, you've got room for correction. And it's a gesture drawing. And you can take a drawing like this in any direction you want. You can just get the learning and the joy of the drawing out of it, or you can carry it farther and refine it more. It's all about the journey. I felt like the eyes might have been a bit too small, but I'm getting some nice thick dark lines around them to help them stand out. And that widens them a bit. Tabby markings are great for shaping the contour of the cat's face. Remember that less is more. You don't need every little detail in there. You kind of got to ask yourself what's important. And don't worry about the rest. We're going for an impression of a cat here, a gesture. There's suggestions of hair here and there. We certainly don't draw every hair. I just love this sketchy look. I felt like I should soften that eye up a little bit because it's kind of more in the background than the other eye. And I'm just cleaning up inside of both the eyes. So, the one that's heading around the side of the face, kind of soften it a bit so it looks like it actually is. And again, with making the corrections too, you can fuss over this drawing as long as you want. But I think I'll just add some whiskers. And I like some crisscross in the whiskers, kind of make it look more natural and, add a bit more energy. And it can draw attention too away from some of the imperfections. There'll still be lots because drawing's not perfect. Thanks for watching.